Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 370. I am your internet host. Is that what he says? Oscar Alonso. Oscar NJ boy. Oh, man. My damn microphone's trash. That was the worst. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I'm going to start over now.
Okay.
I realized the problem. I had two problems going on with my setup. One, my headphone jack line is bad. It's like cheap. And two, I had the gain up too high. But I can't do anything about the wire. It's intermittently cutting out, so it sounds like my phone muted. But let's start over. In 5. You're not going to do it, are you? 4. You're going to just start from before, aren't you? 3, 2.
Hey, fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news. It's very outside of the box.
Nailed it.
I love Friday.
Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shattercut.
From A to B.
Shattercut Uncut. Is that you? Shattercut.
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered cast on
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 370. That's right, we're 370 years old. Our balls not only dunk in the toilet, but they go down the entire sewage system when we hit flush, and we enjoy it. That's about the only enjoyment we get nowadays. I am your host, Oscar NJ Boy. Actually, no, I'm not, and you probably knew that. It's Robert D. Tolf. And I'm joined tonight by two members of the Dumpalacious duo. You're right, I made that word up. We have Greg for Mercy.
Hello. Who's that guy?
Who's that guy? He is tired. He is chewing ice. He enjoys coffee made from acorn grinds.
They tried to cancel me, but no one knew who I was.
They tried to cancel him, but he canceled them back, and it was like two sides of the same magnet repelling each other. It's a very powerful move. Very powerful.
Some dude from Bangladesh told me he was going to cancel me at work. He had just heard that word.
That was because you refused. That's because you refused to show him your bobs and vagine.
As you do.
Yes. As one does. Maybe. BB.
What's that?
BB.
And coming right up behind him, we have the world's smartest man, the most famous YouTube reviewer. Apparently he's doing something weird on his channel now, but I haven't seen it. He was building Ecto 1s 1 week after another, as the parts come in 1 month after the other. He's actually recently received 6 different sets of parts and has not gotten back to his Ecto 1.
I actually have, but I gotta edit it. So
it's T2RX6 Justin.
Hey, what's going on? It's Antoine. Wait, what?
Antoine listens still. He was like, "What do you mean I ruined third party?" You saw the comment?
I did, yes.
Why is it my fault?
It's because he was Transformers Nostradamus.
He jinxed it. He said, "Where do you see Transformers in 5 years?" Meaning he did not see them in 5 years. They would be gone.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think he would look cool like Nostradamus, like with a long Dumbledore wig, pointy hat, a long Gandalf beard, like a purple robe covered in gold stars. Sexy. Yeah. And I'm Robert D. Tolf. Oscar Alonso is not with us tonight, sadly. He couldn't make it. Neither is Bobby Skullface. He refused to pay the invoice we sent him for participating last time.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So we fucking banned him.
He knows how this goes.
Yeah. He's not allowed back on. But yeah, we'll just get back on track here. Did anybody get anything? Greg for Mercy, did you get anything this week? Or last week.
Hell yeah, I did.
You got a loose Bumblebee from Magic Square that you had to tighten up.
Okay. Side note, before we get into that, Robert misrepresented the conversation we had on purpose because I wasn't on the show last week. I got Magic Square Bumblebee. Oh, well, I guess that is part of my biz because I wasn't on the last time. But I got the Magic Square Bumblebee, and I noticed the bag was open on the inside. It was not closed. The bag with the instruction and the parts just floating in one bag, which is fine, but it wasn't open. So, but the box was taped. So I opened it up, and there wasn't a gun in there. And then I saw the little tires. No, there was. And I saw the little tires, and I didn't realize I had to put the tires on. So, since Robert was in the midst of his "everything's a piece of shit" weekly outburst on Facebook, I was like, you know what's a piece of shit, Robert? This fucking Magic Square Bumblebee. And then I said, been tightening fucking joints, and now I got to put fucking tires on these things. And I said, what am I? Or where? Since when do I work at Firestone? Or I said something like that. I didn't say I had to tight joints on that. I said these things in general being third-party figures.
First of all, he doesn't come with tires.
And then when I found a picture of what it came with, it comes with 6 washers, as Robert calls them.
Yep.
So it comes with 4 and 2 spares. I did not get 6. I only got 4, which is fine. I got the perfect number. But there wasn't a gun. And so Robert goes behind my back and says I lost it, and misrepresented other things said in the conversation.
You did lose it.
I didn't lose it.
You're like, oh, this cheap Magic Square Flash, and you flicked it away.
I got it from Agabus, and I reached out to him, and he said that he's heard of people not even getting the bag at all in there. And he said, I wonder, or I hope Magic Square is not slipping. And then he said he'll request the part. But yeah.
I think Hanny stole your tires and your gun.
I didn't think it came with tires, Robert.
That's why it didn't come with tires. You just got washers. I got big Mack truck tires on mine, real life size. It's true.
You're like one of those small town hicks with your car up on giant fucking truck tires.
Yep. Me and my Magic Square B.
At least it comes with rubber tires. Yeah, so anyway, to answer your question, I got the Magic Square B, and he's tiny, and he's fine, and I like him for what he is. I just wish that he had come with his little tiny parts in a sealed bag in the box, and they had been there. I got some more MMC reformatted.
Wow.
Just finishing off the ones that I'm just getting the ones that I wanted. So I don't remember what I got before. What I should have had last week was Whirl, Thunderclash. I got the Ravage to go with Megatron. I got the Ravage again. I got the 2 big old DJD guys. I can't remember their Helix, and then Helix is the comic name. I can't remember his third-party name, and then Tortor, but I can't remember his IDW name right now. So I got Grindy Chest and the Big Blue guy, and I love both of them. They're great figures. And I got Drift. Fuck, who else did I get?
You basically got all the MMC figures.
Except the prominent ones. Like, I didn't get, like, the remolds, and I didn't get the reformatted stuff that wasn't a Lost Light. So I didn't get Roadbuster. I didn't get any of that. And I didn't get, like, the random remolds. The only remold I got was Thunderclash. I still need to get a Cyclonus, even though I'm not super happy with that figure. That's probably the best I'm going to get in that range. And he's going to go in the back anyway. And then I got a
Hot Rod, whatever.
I have the Lost Light colors. I'm trying to find the SXS regular colors just so I can mix it up. But if I can't find it before the reissue comes out of the NMC, which should be like soon, then I'll just grab that one. But I'd like to have two different versions.
The SXS, I mean, the transformation's a little crazy, and the alt mode's not the greatest, but that bot mode is really beautiful.
Yeah, and that's why. That's why I want to try that one out too. I do like the bot mode, and then I have the Lost Light colors for the MSC Wednesday. So I've set on Erotimus, regardless, but I would like to pick up the regular colors.
You could just put your studio series in the mix.
No. But like, I didn't get the Rodimus with the fucking goatee, and I didn't get any of that nonsense. And I didn't get Jaegertron.
What's Jaegertron?
That's the lockdown. Yeah, I just got like comic characters that I like. I got some rubber labels because they have. I just got the faction logos because they have more than meets the eye specific faction logos.
Are they just slap-ons? Are they dry rub or what?
Yeah, they're just stickers. They were just a sheet of stickers. They just look like the style, like the simple style that's in the book. There's some special ones in there. So like you get a sheet and it comes with the odd ones you need. Like there's a grayish silver one for the Lost Light color Rodimus. So I don't have to like track down like a special sheet of like silver Autobot logos and wait like 6 weeks from China for a dry rub. So I'm only gonna use the tiniest one. Like it comes with the little tiny one on the sheet. There's even a specific one for World that's got eye patch on the Autobot logo.
Huh.
So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I got those. I thought that was a nice, like, you don't have to buy like a whole sheet of eye patch logos. You don't have to buy a whole sheet of this. You get them all one little sheet. There's different versions. So there's like a Magnus one that's like got a very almost angry stoic face, like Autobot logo. There's little like variations. Swerve's got one on there where it's smiling, like it fits. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good buy.
Was that in the comics? Were there were there logos like individualized like that, or is that just something for you to do on your figure?
Yeah, I mean, like I looked the Magnus one. Yeah, the Magnus one is drawn a lot of times. It's like a joke, but yeah, it's drawn to be more like stern.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I got all that. And then I was curious about the IDW. Oh, I got the G Creations Pro to go with my Optimus Texas.
Are you gonna get the smoke screen?
I got the smoke screen.
Wow.
As well. And I got the G Creations Prime. And I don't know if I'm gonna mess with transforming it, but it's just a good looking Prime just to go on there too. So there's my IDW. I know what's out there.
Did Generation Toy do it too, or is it? Am I thinking about
and
that?
I had that one, but I like the look of the. I just like the look of the G Creation one better.
Huh. Which was the really difficult one to transform? Was it the Generation Toy or the G Creation?
The G Creation, I think, is probably what you're referring to as more difficult.
Huh.
But like I said, it's all out. There's no messing around. There's no guessing. Will they? Won't they? Like I know what it is. I've owned some of it before. I was able to pick and choose. Get it all out there. Get it all done.
Did you like clear out someone's collection? Like somebody had a mattress sale?
No, I bought a couple from people. Like I got Megatron from Gort.
Gort.
But no, there was no mattress sales, no floor sales, no couch sales.
Mattress sales are the best.
I didn't get any from boot sales. Nobody in Canada or the UK having a boot sale. I got the. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I got anything else noteworthy in that box. Yeah, so that was all MMC. And then this past week, I got going back and grabbing some things that I used to have that I need again, just getting ready for upcoming releases. I got Fans Toys Lupus and Dracula again.
Jesus.
I lucked out on both of those.
Yeah, this is pretty hefty late tax with those.
No, I didn't. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, honestly, for me. It wasn't too bad. And then I got the MP36 Megatron Plus, the chromed one.
Jeez.
Just because I've been eyeing that thing, and then it came up in a big collection of Masterpiece stuff, so I grabbed that.
This is a Mercy merchandise manslide.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. And
what else did you get?
That's it. That's all.
I don't believe you.
And that was before the stimulus check. I didn't spend any of my government money. That's in my savings account. I didn't go crazy just because it was stimulus time. I just made some smart, calculated decisions.
You didn't get any Star Wars figures?
I haven't. I haven't been able to get any of the new ones. The newest Star Wars stuff I was able to get was what was the last one? I think Jar Jar. Either like the last of the Mando stuff. I haven't seen or had pre-orders come in. I have another Gamoran Guard in my pile of loot at BBTS that will ship at some point. But yeah, none of the new stuff's come into BBTS or Amazon, and that's where I got pre-orders because I always miss the Pulse pre-order day because it's always when I'm at work and I can't get to it. But I could order from BBTS or Amazon. I just haven't gotten. I wait on the case with Bo-Katan and the Bad Batch and Ventress.
That's it? Nothing else?
I was come in. Yeah, I think that's it.
Something tells me.
Oh, I got the Unicron. No, that's 2 years. I got the HasLab Unicron.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I got those that pointy wingtip set for the Cell Unicron. I haven't put it on yet, but diecast from Radio Free Cybertron ordered a bunch from this customizer overseas, and just kind of bought like to save everyone some trouble. He got like a large quantity shipped to him, and then I got a set of those. So it came in a nice little, not a heavy duty box, but like the guy went to the trouble of making a box and making a little, he tried to make it as professional as possible. Put a little logo sticker on there. It's nice.
Calling Hasbro on you.
But resin pieces, but
it doesn't have instructions, right?
What doesn't have instructions?
How to apply it? I mean,
it just sticks on the top of the wing where it's flat. You stick the pointy.
Oh, it's not much.
No, it's just where like the joint is and it's flattened off there.
Yeah,
it just clips on over all that and gives it a point. It doesn't work with the new wings that Zeta came out with, the ones that give it the bigger ring. But
right.
I mean,
I thought that's what you were talking about. No.
No, those are just all new wings. Those just go on like the other ones do. Those are all new wings from Zeta, but $30-some or however much they are, yeah, no, I'm good.
Do they look better in robot mode compared to what comes with the original?
That's kind of up to you. Like I see pictures and like it doesn't jump out to me that it's anything different. It's just a bigger version of what's on there. Yeah, it doesn't jump out to me. You can tell in planet mode. You can tell it's bigger, but it doesn't really jump out to me in robot mode. So I'm not going to have it.
Right.
I'm not going to display it in planet. I'm going to have him. I'm going to have the Purple Potato in alt mode. I'll probably have Darius and a couple other legends kind of flying along with that. And
I want that Darius so bad.
I know. I haven't got mine either.
God. Jesus, that Darius looks good.
Is that the Galvatron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a little
Yeah,
mini
you're
Sovereign.
Mm-hmm.
And had him. Yep. I had him flying along beside the Nemesis, like in the movie. And, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that too. Can't wait.
Isn't it called the Revenge? Actually, the Revenge.
Oh, it's called the Revenge. The Nemesis is the regular ship.
Actually.
And then the Galvatron is the Revenge. Actually.
Okay. What else did you get? Turtles?
I mean, I still haven't touched that fucking purple potato since I got them. I messed around with them. I stuck them in the back of the box. I still haven't touched that fucking thing yet.
Wait, did you transform it? You didn't transform it?
Yeah, and then transformed it back and then stuck it in the box.
Why?
And then waiting until I get my shelf cleared up and can put it on there. I've got to take everything down and redo it, and I just have not had time. There's a whole lot that's going to go into that. I got to move stuff around, and I haven't had time to do it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my stuff, I get it, and I put it back in the box, or I just leave it strewn around like a kid. I pick it up when I walk by it. The kid's like, "Oh, I stubbed my toe." I'm like, "Why'd you kick my Minosaur?"
She goes to take a shower, and Metasaur's in there, Metroplex is in the shower. Little shower cap on. Oh, lordy. Well, anyway, okay. Justin, what did you get this week?
Oh, I didn't get to my turtles yet.
I asked you if you got turtles.
And then I didn't get to. I didn't.
What turtles did you get? You didn't get it.
I didn't get any turtles.
I know it.
I need Rat King. If anybody sees him, but
he looks good.
I know. I need Rat King. I don't want Vernon too. To be honest with you,
yeah.
But I checked Target. That's actually the reason I went to Target. We were talking before about how I Target didn't have anything at all. Excuse me. I went hoping that because somebody said they one of my guys in electronics said that they seem to get NECA stuff randomly on Sundays, and like they'll put it out Sunday night and it's slow. Because I think it comes like FedEx or UPS or whatever, and like it comes in. So I don't know, but
some people go to church. You go to Target
Sunday night. They said check back Sunday night, but they apparently didn't get shit unless they got more of those fucking. Unless they got more Kong and more Back to the Future.
Justin.
Yes, sir.
What did you get this week?
I don't think I got that much. I got the Jada toys, the like metal minifigures of the G.I. Joe characters, and like they're pretty cool. I wish my Duke had all of his hair and did not have some of his hair missing in a bald metal top. So that kind of sucked. But I got him, or those. That came with Storm's Shadow, Destro, Snake Eyes, Duke, and Cobra Commander. I think that's it.
Wait, it came with it?
Yeah. It's like a 6 set of little miniature metal figures. They look great next to like the official Hasbro line stuff. Like, I don't know. They look nice next to that Optimus Prime from Earthrise. Which I got that too, so that's something. He's a lot smaller than I expected him to be in both modes, and his trailer is as trash as I thought it looked online. So I'm kind of like, I don't really know why I convinced myself that I needed this thing, but I got it. So I went to the dollar store, and I actually I just was passing through, and I saw a G.I. Joe box. I was like, wait, what? And so I stopped and looked at it, and they have these little like 2.5 inch, like, I guess statues is what you call them. They're just like rubber G.I. Joe figures that have no articulation. They're very much like better detailed mask figures minus the articulation. And it makes me really sad because I'm like, G.I. Joe could totally do a line like this and I'd be all in. And Snake Eyes is super nicely like sculpted and everything, you know? So I don't know. It's that's disappointing. And I think that's all I got. this week. So, oh no, I got the Earthrise Prime. I just had said that, so I kind of put that all in one.
Is he Voyager scale?
Did you hide?
Earthrise Prime is kind of Voyager scale, but because he comes with this stupid cheap piece of plastic trailer that, like, legit feels like one of the cheapest things I've ever seen. He gets leader pricing, so yeah, it's something. So
yeah, but a piece of him you can use as a shield, huh?
Yeah, the whole trailer.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, those G.I. Joes you found, did you hide those until you had money to go back and get them?
Yes, I did, of course. So, I mean, you wouldn't do anything else, you know? So.
Did you hide them in the towels?
Yes. Yeah, so, yeah, I got that. That was cool. I like it. So, I badly want that 2.5-inch G.I. Joe line with, like, all the vehicles and stuff, because, like, I will 100% be in on that. So, I guess it's not going to happen, though.
I mean, the little figures are great to just put on the shelf, though. I mean, they'll look good next to your stuff.
Yeah, I only picked up Snake Eyes, though, because I'm like, if they were articulated, I'd pick them all up, but I just wanted to check out the Snake Eyes to see what they had, you know. It could be something that ends up being customizable into having some ball joints or something, so we'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Daring.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it, so.
That sounds crazy. How do you take a fixed joint and turn it into a ball joint?
You would have to kind of cut it out and kind of cut the hollow for the ball itself.
The socket.
Yeah, so we'd have to do it all, but it could be done. There's some like Revoltech figures and stuff that are like replacement parts for Revoltech figures, I should say, that kind of have all those parts that you would need. So it's definitely something that could be done.
You would need to like print a ball peg. Or you're saying you would take it from a Revoltech figure?
You can actually find replacement parts online for Revoltechs and stuff.
But those are much bigger, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd have to figure out what joint's going to work, but they're out there. So.
But could you 3D print a ball peg?
Probably.
And then you like carve out the socket and then just drill a hole in the top of the shoulder or the side of the shoulder and then just poke the ball peg in there and then poke it in the socket?
Yeah, I would assume so. There's no reason why you couldn't, I wouldn't think. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think you may be onto something.
But yeah, and I don't know, like every time I see like the Acid Rain stuff, like I so much want to check one of them out because like, I don't know, they just look so cool. You know?
What's that?
The Acid Rain, they're like, they're basically little like, I think they're about 2.5 inches. They're these like super detailed little like army figures with like these kind of semi-futuristic but grounded in like reality vehicles. I'll send you a picture of one. They're pretty cool looking. Let me see if I can find one. Go on without me. What did you get, Robert?
What did I get? I got the Golden Lagoon New Age Soundwave, and he comes with all the tapes, golden. Like they even give you, because he originally only came with I think 3, or yeah, but they give you all the tapes. It's such a beautiful set, and I don't know if it's the paint or what, or maybe my original Soundwave just wasn't as stiff. I don't know. I think I sent it to Bobby. When I send him Legends figures, half the time they come back a lot looser than they should. So I don't know, but this Soundwave is very tight. I just find that the New Age materials, they're almost too good because I don't know, the joints seem to wear out a little bit over time. But this dude right now is super tight and beautiful. So I guess some people, these Golden Lagoon repaints, I'm loving it. I'm loving having a shelf like that. You know, some people go clear. I guess I'm going gold. I don't know, but it's pretty good. And that is all that I got. I believe. I got other stuff, but I got a treadmill. That was crazy. Used it once so far. Damn it. Haven't dried any clothes on it either, so I'm really not using it. But that's it. So we will move. Anybody see? Did both of you see the Snydercut?
No.
I watched 10 minutes the day it came out and was like, all right, I'm going to come back to this when Superman's done screaming. And then I think I made it 37 minutes in. And what comes first? Either Batman goes and meets Aquaman or Wonder Woman stops the random bank or whatever that is thing, museum or whatever it is.
I think Aquaman first. I think so.
Okay, so I made it past the Wonder Woman, and then when the little girl's like, "Can I be like you someday?"
She's like, "No, you can't, bitch." I'm Wonder Woman.
She was like, "Eat your vegetables and stay in school." And then I was like, "Why does that part have to be in slow motion?" And okay, and then I just was like, "All right, I'm gonna go walk my dog." And I
They
took
all
my
started
dog.
like having like fucking lines in slow motion, just like, "Can I be?" I was like, "No, come on."
Yeah,
I'm glad they sped some things up. You know, I mean, that was cool seeing like Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman scene, like Justin. I hope you don't mind a little spoilery stuff.
No, I don't care.
I mean, like the Wonder Woman scene where she's fighting the terrorists. They show what it looks like sped up, normal speed, which I liked more because I want to see what it looks like. Not just, okay, what's she really doing? Slow it down for me. But it's cool to see her doing the same thing, but now real time. You see that a few times. Not necessarily just with her. But you see that a lot with her, though. They didn't slow her down as much. But there's a lot of slow-mo. It was really good. I quite enjoyed it. I'll tell you what, though. What?
I was just say I'm putting the effort. I'm gonna watch it.
I didn't have HBO Max. Do you have it on your streaming service, or is it through your Xbox, or what?
Oh, I can't. It's I have HBO Max, but I watched that first 10 minutes on my computer, and then I watched what I watched today on my phone. I haven't actually sat down and watched it on actual television yet.
No, I was bummed. I wanted to watch it right away, and I realized why I didn't have HBO Max from the last thing that came out, the Wonder Woman 84, which I never saw, which I'm glad I guess I didn't because I heard it was bad. But I forgot why I couldn't get HBO Max on my televisions because I have LGs, and it is incompatible with LG TVs, which is so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they don't have it. You can't get the app for it?
No. I mean, how stupid is that? Make your shit available for every... How different is an LG from a Samsung? Come on. I'm sure the phones are the same on the inside.
We have Spectrum cable here, which used to be Time Warner. Yeah, and Roku dropped the Spectrum app, and like almost every TV you buy, well, I wouldn't say almost every, but like 75% of the TVs I see have Roku loaded. They run off Roku now.
Yeah, Roku has their little beefs with things. So does Amazon, though, in fairness. Like, I couldn't get... What couldn't I get? Oh, like, no YouTube, like, even just the YouTube app on, like, an Amazon Fire Stick. Roku won't... Like, T-Mobile has their own streaming thing, and they're like, hey, you're a T-Mobile phone subscriber. We'll give you a discount on it. I'm like, that sounds great. They're like, but it's not on Roku. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I had to... I was looking online. I'm trying to find some cockamamie way to download. And then I saw it was on Xbox. And I was like, what? I can get this on my fucking Xbox, but not my smart TV? So I got it on the Xbox, and the family watched about a half an hour of it. And then, people had to do this, people had to do that. And I said, I was fine with watching it in bits. But then it was nighttime, and there was another 3 hours of the movie to go. And then I realized, wait a minute, I have the app now on my phone. So I watched the whole three quarters of the movie on my phone, laying in bed. I was up till 4 a.m. that night, but I didn't care. But dude, if you're gonna watch that on your phone, you have an S10. Your phone?
Oh, I have a Note. I have a Note 10.
Go to your audio settings there, or just go into your drop-down settings. There's a Dolby audio setting.
I haven't messed with that.
It's just near drop down, like from the top. You don't have to go anywhere fancy in your settings. It's literally from the top, you select Dolby Audio, and I was like, holy shit! I have like a little mini theater in my hands. It's so good. Where is it? Dolby Atmos. It's like the third swipe to the right when you swipe left. It's next to Music Share. Dolby Atmos. It makes the audio so fucking good. Your like little phone has like surround sound. I couldn't believe it. I was so pumped. I'm like, I'm happy here. Like, you know what's funny? Everybody wants big screens, but your mind adjusts to whatever screen size you're looking at, as long as it's good quality. Have you noticed that?
I don't know if I've noticed that, but I can definitely see times where a small screen looks nicer than a big screen. So
yeah, I mean, you're laying in bed, it's dark, no one's around. I'm just looking at the screen. It might as well be 10 feet away from me and 60 inch or 3 inches away from my face on a, whatever, however big the phone is.
I still haven't played around with my phone.
Yeah, I'm afraid to. There's too much shit.
That's another fucking story. Jesus Christ. Well, I actually might not have what you have, because you have the Ultra. I just have the regular.
No, I have the regular.
You have the regular. You don't have the Ultra.
I think it's the Note 10 Plus.
Plus? There's the Note 10, and then there's the Note 10 Ultra.
No, I don't have an Ultra.
Yeah, I did get something else. I got a new phone, and I got a pair of Samsung Buds.
Oh, aren't they expensive? Weren't you like, what?
The Buds?
Yeah.
No, I actually only paid $100 for mine. I didn't get the Pro. I got the Buds Plus, and they were $159 at Target, and I was going to go pick them up, but then they couldn't fill my order. I ordered, man, this has just been a whole fucking nightmare. So I ordered a set off Amazon. I got them, they didn't fucking work. So I had to send them back, and, I took them to Kohl's. That was sad in and of itself. There's this little Amazon desk in the very back corner behind, like, the sheets and shit. And there's this little guy, like, he was just back there, like, looking off in space, talking to himself. And, like, he was the Amazon return desk. And he's like, oh, hi, a human. And I was like, all right, I got to get the fuck out of here. So then I tried to order them from Target. And then they canceled my pickup order because they didn't have any. So then I ordered them from Target online. And then I checked Amazon the very next day, and they were $55 off. And I'm like, God damn it. But then I checked with Target, and they price matched me. But since I paid through my PayPal account, they gave me a gift card. But it's okay. I just bought food and shit. It's fine. It's money I was going to spend at Target anyway, probably. Yeah, I got them, and I love them. I love them. They're so simple. And in fact, that's what I'm using right now. That's what I asked you to call me. Remember when I was like, hey, if you got a minute, call me?
Yep.
Remember that? And then I was like, I want to try something out. And I was like, don't worry about it. You said you were busy. I wanted to see how they sounded through Skype.
Are these the Galaxy Buds?
Yeah, I'm using the Buds right now. I'm actually using one Bud. I'm using the right Bud.
They're really good, but I find, like, over long periods of time, if you have them in for too long, I start getting like a headache. There's something with the noise cancellation that I don't get from my Bose just wireless headset. Like, there's something going on with these Buds that can really kind of buzz in your head without you realizing it.
Do you think, now, I know this may be stupid, but have you tried to change the little pieces on them? Like, change both pieces? Because, there's different, there's the different Bud tips, but then there's also the seal part.
I didn't know that.
And you may have to try mixing and matching both. I mean, mine were fine straight out of the box, but oh, was that Justice League too?
Do you know any Kesha?
Yeah, there's a lot of random music in Justice League too.
Yeah, I liked it. I love that movie very much. I still think that the experience is tainted by the shitty casting of Flash. I do not like that guy playing Flash. I don't like the rendition of the character. Even the way he's written, it's just the way, it's not necessarily his lines. It's him, how he acts, how he interprets that character. He's too fucking insecure. Flash isn't insecure. He's naive. There's a difference, but he's not like insecure and nebbishy. That's not Flash. You know, oh my God. That's not Flash. You know, he's naive, extremely intelligent, and he's, you know, he acts before he thinks.
Yeah, a bit of arrogance there.
Right, but this guy is fucking nebbishy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so bad. You know, I mean, I hate the way he runs. I hate the way this actor runs as Flash. I don't know what he's doing with his doofy ass arms, but he does not look like he's running. He looks like he's flinging slime off his hands. It does not look like running. It's terrible. And he's lopey and goofy.
Fuck DC.
They would have been better off with the WB Flash. I don't know why they didn't use him. He would have done a better job. And he's
I want to see the Flash from the 90s. That guy. I can't remember his name.
I don't know. It just bugs me.
I just want him to wear his stupid helmet.
Like
the original Flash.
Yeah, you mean the Golden Age Flash?
Yep. Original
like
helmet.
With the aluminum bowl?
Mm-hmm.
How does that thing not fly off his head?
No clue.
What the hell? He's got like a little tiny Speed Force lightning bolt magnetizing it to his head.
Mm-hmm. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Frustrating.
Oh, I found that button. It wasn't stock online. I had to add it from the list, but I found it. The Dolby Atmos.
Atmos? You're gonna find such a different experience. Well, I mean, I don't know now if you're gonna listen to it with the buds. I assume.
Whoa, Robert.
What?
Dial that bass back in your voice a little bit, buddy.
I assume.
I hit the button and I was expecting like your voice to like
turn into Antoine's voice.
Yeah, but it was just like I don't know how you can get with the buds, and there was a little bit of like richness, but yeah, it wasn't like.
Well, if you're listening to a movie that's mastered, you know, it makes a difference. It uses the different speakers like you are in a surround sound theater. I mean, it's in front of it's in your hands. It's not really around you, but you can tell the sound from different places.
Hold on, let's try it on voice. All right, talk.
Hello? Who's that coming into my home?
I don't know any Cash Air. I'd sing you Cash Air, Craig.
I don't. Who's that?
I don't know. It's some artist.
What figure is that?
I don't know. Let's talk about some news. We got third-party news.
Do we?
Yes. These guys. It's a bad link.
Oh, hold on. Did you guys watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
No. Damn it. Did you, Justin?
No, not yet.
God.
I thought it was good. It like WandaVision was its own thing, and like
no, it was garbage. WandaVision was garbage, and that's why you were salty about the B, because I was shitting on WandaVision for like 6 weeks.
No, you were shitting on a lot of stuff.
Just
but I wasn't salty. I was giving you a hard time. I was fucking with you. I was being Robert.
WandaVision was garbage. So is this like WandaVision, or is this like good?
It wasn't.
It wasn't good.
But anyway. It was its own little thing, but like Falcon, like it felt like getting just right back into it. Like it felt like just getting right back into a movie. Like I don't know. It felt more MCU, traditional MCU. I guess you can say traditional MCU because the shit's like 12 years old now.
When he became in the comics, when he got Cap Shield, did he become Captain America? Did they not call him Falcon anymore?
Oh, he was like that in the comics too. I haven't read the source material.
No, but I mean, did they call him Captain America, or I mean, in the show, are they calling him Captain America now and not Falcon?
None of that's happened.
He doesn't have the shield.
I can't. It's spoiler. I can't.
Spoilers?
Any of it's spoiler. Yeah, any of it's spoiler. I mean, if I tell you on this open channel recorded line then someone who's waiting to watch the whole thing when it all comes out, it's spoiled, dude.
Greg, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a
Oh,
sound?
you got a point. Well, what about Justin?
I don't care. I never care about spoilers.
No, okay, so Falcon.
All right,
Falcon,
fair warning to our one listener, Willie Fong. If you care about spoilers, jump ahead like 13 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So Falcon.
We have to end the show in 12 minutes.
They don't actually interact at all in the first episode. It kind of sets up where they're at. So, Falcon's working for the Air Force, and he's doing like missions. He's back working with the military.
Is he using the wings?
Yeah. So, like,
does he have the shield?
It's like, yeah, no, he's using the wings, but he's got a like they have to rescue somebody, and it's Batroc, and like it's Batroc is another villain of the week, kind of like he was in Winter Soldier, or Civil War. I can't remember which one was Batroc in. I guess it was Winter Soldier. Yeah.
It was after Das Vidania Town, wasn't it?
Was it?
Now I don't know.
Yeah, but he was like a villain for like 2 seconds. But yeah, he's back.
That was the first. Wasn't that the first appearance of Black Panther?
That was Civil War.
So it's Civil War. I think it was Civil War.
See, I thought it was Winter Soldier, because the whole time, like that whole battle, there's the whole Natasha, Steve Rogers like dialogue thing, and I thought that like set up that they were like best buddies now.
Oh, who knows? The world may never know. I wish there was a way we could go back and check, but we're not going to.
I know. But there was
anyway,
I had all this shit laid out for you. So so it's implied that Steve Rogers has died, and he gives the shield. He gives the shield to a Captain America exhibit at the Smithsonian, because he doesn't think he was like, it's Captain America's shield. It deserves to be retired and blah blah blah.
What?
And so he gives it to the Smithsonian.
Oh, I would shut the TV off and not watch that show again.
Hold on. Well, because he thinks it's the right thing to do. And then you see Don Cheadle's in there, and he's like, that's like his buddy, and he's helping him through things. And I'm like, fuck you can't even walk.
Whoa.
Fucking Don Cheadle. But,
you're just like, fuck you, Don Cheadle.
And then it shows like Winter Soldier. He's doing like this. He's in therapy, and he's doing it like AA, like he's making amends to people that he hurt when he was the Winter Soldier. But that's done really well. He's like, oh yeah, I followed the process, and he's like doing his own little mission and stuff, and it's just setting up where they both are. But then at the end, that's how the episode ends. Is and it shows like him Falcon going back home, and you see his like sister and like where he came from, and she's like, you got to see this. And then the same person that was like convinced him to give the shield back, like the same government guy or whoever, that was like, oh, this is where this belongs. Then he's like giving a press conference, and he's like, we have a symbol, and this is an important symbol, and so I want to introduce the world to the new Captain America. And then like Doofy, like Toothless, comes walking out, and then that's like everybody's watching on TV. And then you can see he's like, damn.
You know who they should have? You know who he should have given the shield to? Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Like which Jake Gyllenhaal?
Mysterio.
But he's dead, supposedly.
Or is he?
I thought you meant like just like you meant like from Brokeback Mountain.
Like a
you mean like
a cameo, like the real Jake Gyllenhaal.
You mean Jake Gyllenhaal, like
the actor,
just playing Robert Grayscale or whatever his name is in Zodiac? Like he's like, yo, we got another letter. It's another Zodiac letter, and it's like taped to the shield. Hey, that would work. It's got Mark Ruffalo in it. Yeah, that kind of works.
This is true.
Oh, and isn't Sam Rockwell in that too?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's in the
That was
MCU.
a long time ago.
I know that was a long time ago. God, that was a long time ago.
I don't watch a lot of movies about that senator from Florida.
You mean Texas?
Texas, yeah, Texas. Sorry, I always get him and Mark Rubio confused. You know.
Well, the Zodiac Killer's a hoax. I firmly believe that there was a hoax, but anyway. I mean,
Ted Cruz.
I think things really. I think the murders and everything obviously really happened, but I think the whole Zodiac thing was a hoax.
Right.
To capitalize on the whole serial killer, the phenomenon, the new thing at the time. But
phenomenon, phenomenon, So anyway, we just digress significantly. What? So anyway, by the way, while we're digressing, Justin, my wife has binged watched the Challenge, Big Brother. Now she's into Survivor. I mean, she's seen all the other ones already. The One, I mean, X on the Beach. But now she's watching Survivor from the beginning. And I'm just like, no. I try to put on one YouTube video. I can't even watch. She'll just be like, what's this crap? Because I love watching like Graham Hancock and like ancient, just because of his name, but like ancient civilizations and lost civilizations on YouTube or survival stuff. Like, so it's like this never-ending battle where who gets to the TV first, and where the other person's stuck either watching reality television or like fucking ancient civilizations lost under the sea. Oh my God! But anyway, these guys. Let's see what this is. Let's see. It looks like Generation Toy. Several of our sponsors have updated listings and images of a new Generation Toy rebuilder with golden pistol. Oh God, who?
This is the GoldenEye N64 edition.
No one's gonna buy this. So it's a reissue. It has it's a 6-pack. It has a platinum finish on its chest, and on the tank of the cement mixer, and a golden redeco of Generation Toy GT01 Tyrant, which is a pretty crappy Megatron. It's just, the barrel over his shoulder is not right, and it falls off just out of the gates. You can't handle him. But I mean, it's old hat Megatron at this point. Back when it came out, it was groundbreaking, but surpassed already by Magic Square and New Age. Although Justin would probably prefer the Generation Toy one over the Magic Square because the Magic Square exploded in his hands. That's just because he didn't clean his gun correctly. You should always clean your gun correctly.
I still haven't checked. That one out. I do like the New Age Megatron. It's like a little. It really is like a little MP in my head. It's like a little MP36 in my head. But,
you would like them. There's no reason. Why not both? There's no reason. They're both wonderful. Justin hates the Magic Square. I don't understand why he had so much trouble with the transformation, but I believe
mine legit exploded. So,
like literally exploded. Had a firecracker in it.
Pretty much, yeah.
I like the look of it in some pictures, and some pictures I don't.
The look is there. The look is there from all angles.
That's one of those things that I might pick up to check out, but see, that's what gets me in trouble. That's what got me into Legends the first time, or the second time, the third time. Who does this even count anymore? Like, I got too much different. Like, that's when all the companies were out, and we really didn't know anything. Like, we didn't know what was going to be better. And then all of a sudden, New Age came out, and you end up with like all different scales of shit. You can buy like $20, $30 figures, but then these things will start costing more and more, and you can't just buy a whole range and then replace them.
Man, the Magic Square Megatron, it's really worth you checking out to see if you like the aesthetics, because I love the aesthetics of it. I have them here.
Just don't try to move his legs.
You can move his legs. You did something. I don't think he can handle your power. That Megatron
he was afraid.
He knew that you saw through every moment of his transformation back to when he was just a dirty thought of in a vat of plastic about to get poured into a sprue, and he couldn't handle how deep into his soul you gazed, and he exploded in both fear, agony, and lust and adoration.
I do think that makes sense. So.
I don't know why that happened. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't break. But this generation Toys Megatron's nowhere in any league. It's like it's like to say, okay, the DX9 Megatron, which one do you like more, DX9 or Generation Toy? And most people would say the DX9 is better than a Generation Toy. So it's just old now. It's just outdated.
I haven't even put I didn't even put that Megatron or that Optimus Prime together. Just like, it's fine.
I thought I was gonna. I mean, I got my hands on a couple more, and I had one I didn't put together. It's just why?
Yeah, I never felt like it. I think I pulled out all the pieces to put the Optimus together. I'm like, I'll try it, and I'm like, nah, I don't feel like it.
No, and it's not so great. I mean, Optimus is better than a Megatron.
Yeah,
those things were like half-assed. Like they tried to be a Legends figure. They tried to be a model kit. They tried to be all these different things that were like that people were into, and they didn't do any of them successfully.
Well, the Grimlock, the Prime, the Megatron, they're all made out of the same materials, right? So you were not given. I don't believe you're given any hardware. You they might have given you some screws. But there's no pins.
And don't forget the Shockwave.
Yeah, don't forget Shockwave.
Don't forget the Shockwave.
Shockwave.
What did Grimlock come with? Like who came with the parts for Grimlock?
Computron.
Yeah, Computron.
Huh?
Yeah.
The Generation Toy one?
Or the Warbitron.
I never.
Warbitron.
I got that Computron, and I never got Grimlock at all.
Grimlock was with Computron. And he's not good. You're not missing out, man.
I don't. In the end, I don't care. So
it's really not as good. It's not as good as the DX9 or the Mech Fans Toys knockoff. But yeah, it was cool when they came out. I loved it. It was so cool because I loved Legends, and I think it's Warbitron that solidified my interest in displaying my big bots with my Legends. I think that's where it comes from for me, because they basically told me to do it. It was early on, and I started doing it. I'm like, yeah, this works. I love it. But none of those are good. That's not a selling point to give a golden Generation Toy Megatron. And I mean, it's got to be on sprues. Does it say it's a model kit?
No, was it on sprues? I thought it was just parts.
Well, Generation Toy did release the Optimus Prime pre-built, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like they thought it was good enough for that. So.
Yeah.
There's a 2-pack. Yeah, there's a 2-pack. You get both.
Yeah.
You get the Megatron and the. Yeah, because it was called Mega Sorry. It was originally called Mega Sorry, and that was the one that came with the combiner because they had all those fuck ups, and they were saying Mega Sorry.
Yeah.
And then the standalone figure release was called whatever they call them in this.
Gotcha, bitch.
Might as well.
Yeah, and then there was a 2-pack. And then there was the 2-pack with the Prime that they build as Legends.
So they probably pre-built this because if they don't, it's going to be bad fake gold. It'll be that on the New Age, the golden Megatron. Do you have the golden one, Justin?
No, I don't have the golden one.
It's like he's got gold paint, and then he's got like fake. It's really just kind of brownish, tannish plastic on the old hips, but the new hips are gold, which is awesome. But like some places on golden figures, it's not really gold paint, and it's obvious. This thing, if it's all sprues, it's going to be garbage. But if they assemble it, it'll probably be painted. But it's not worth it. Why would you buy that when you can get the Jin Bao for $50 and you can get yourself a New Age golden Megatron? It just makes no sense. Nobody buys Generation Toy Devastator. He was so knocked off. They knocked Generation Toy out of the game. he got so knocked off. It's just done. That did them in, I think. I have no proof or anything or even rumor. I just feel like once that happened, they were gone. You just hear, but they went to the beach.
Yeah, because they re-released this already, and now they're trying to do a premium paint, or maybe they tried to do a premium paint to compete with Constructor box set, and now this one's got like chrome parts to compete with that Constructor. But who the fuck still needs one?
Nobody needs this. Nobody's going to spend that money on this when they can get a Constructor, probably for around the same price, or a Jin Bao for a fifth of the price, or whoever else knocked it off. This is stupid.
I mean, the Jin Bao's like, I mean, this is obviously a KO, but I don't remember. I mean, it's got some issues, but I don't remember the original Generation Toy release of this like being all that perfect.
I didn't have any issues with mine, and it's a really nice looking Devastator, but it's just, it's chug scale. That's all.
Yeah, I didn't have this one. I tapped out on this one after Hook, but or whatever the third one was, and then like once I saw, actually, I'll be honest with you, once I saw that second round of pictures of Constructor, because we saw Constructor the last day of TFCon in Charlotte. That was the day the pictures first came out. It was like sometime overnight. It was on a Sunday. We were all looking at the pictures, and then and that was when we just got our first piece of Gravity Builder. We just got Scrapper there,
right?
And I got Mixmaster 2, and then I don't even think I got Hook. I think I canceled my Hook. It was like, fuck it. I'm getting the Toy World, and I'm really glad I did. I'm really glad I got Constructor. I did get one of the knockoffs of this. I got the yellow one thinking, like, oh, it'll be my yellow Devi fix, and it'll be fun to mess around with. But, like, it was just so fucking frustrating, like, just messing with it. And I'm like, this isn't even, like, this was just something to fuck around with. Like, it's just too frustrating to even enjoy it. So I sold it. I sold it to somebody at a cafe, like, a couple weeks later. But, yeah, I just don't see why they keep putting this out. I can't imagine that, like, and I've seen, like, some quality issues in the last box that they put out. Like, I don't know, I just don't see why.
Yeah, I don't really understand the direction they're deciding to take here either. Yeah, whatever. I guess if that's what they want to do, so.
I don't think I can imagine them not selling one.
Yeah. I have to imagine that Generation Toy is not doing that well if, like, we're still trying to put out... And it's not even like they're putting out an interesting version of Devastator. Like, here's another one,
They could re-release their Gorilla in G1 Prime colors, and it would sell out. They would make more money if they did that. They would make 100% more money than if they did this, because they're gonna make $0 on this.
Yeah.
And that Gorilla sells out. That Gorilla is beloved. It's beautiful.
There's colors of Devastator that they could do that I think people would like. Like they could do that. What was it? No. What was that? That one version that Scott Mort used to always go on about, like Mr. Construction or something like that. It was like
Mr. Hard Hat.
Yeah, is that what? Yeah, like like that's totally one that they could put out, like the weird color combination like that. Like I'm sure you'd get people be like, oh yeah, that's awesome, and Diaclone colors and like things like that. Like I actually had looked. I'm surprised no one's even like done just like off the wall like zany colors on some of these things. Like I don't know, it's weird, but hey, whatever. I don't create these toys.
The zaniest color we got of a Devastator was Perseus, the Shattered Glass Hercules.
They could just. They've got the cast for Red Bull. They could just do it in yellow, right? Because isn't that the Diaclone version of Sideswipe? Isn't he yellow?
Sideswipe. Sideswipe. I'm not sure what color Sideswipe is, to be honest with you.
Fucking do a G2
No, I think
recolor
he's
of
red.
Red Bull. Do a yellow one for people who want a Sunstreaker. You know, God, you'll make so much money doing that. People love the Beast War stuff, the Robo Beast, whatever they call it. You know, that Gorilla sold out. I think the white one sold out. They're all very much sought after.
Reissuing the Bomber Megatron, which is
Reissue
a good move.
Bomber Megatron, exactly.
They
and you know
are.
what? Recolor it in G1 Megatron colors. Fuck it.
Hold on. Let me finish the sentence.
They're
reissuing that, but then now they're coming out and saying, "Oh, it's going to be clear. It's going to be clear black plastic," and like people are like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And they're still using pictures of the other one to solicit, so nobody knows what the fuck it means. And like, there's been no clear shows these like, "Oh no, it's going to be translucent," and blah 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 blah, and we're waiting on updated pictures and like. I don't fucking know. Nobody fucking knows. And it's like you re-release something that you could make some money on, because that thing's going for late tax right now. That Bomber Megatron, and they could definitely sell out another run of it. But they have to go muddle it the fuck up. They have to go do something fucking stupid. They're like, let's say X Transbots is successful. Let's follow their model. Let's put out something someone really wants, and then let's find a way to fuck it up before it even gets made.
Yeah,
let's find a way to muddy the waters.
But you're right though. If they announced that they were reissuing the Stealth Bomber Megatron, so many collectors would buy it because it's sought after. And Flame Toys just released their Stealth Bomber Megatron, and many Transformers collectors are very much put off by the cost and by the fact that it doesn't transform, and by the fact that the aesthetics are slightly Gundam-y. It would push them as more of an impetus to jump on the opportunity to get a transforming, accurate stealth bomber. I mean, that is so many ways Generation Toy could make a fuckload of money on the cheap because they're already designed. The molds are made, and it's just, this is going to make nothing. They're wasting whatever money they're spending on this. They would just because Toy World did it 20 times. You think now you can?
Mm-hmm. I mean, one of you two has actually set the bar, quote unquote, for what an MP combiner should be sized. One of you has not. Perhaps you should figure which one of you are, and figure out why one of them can keep reissuing these things. So,
I got where you're going, Justin. Even you kind of lost. You trailed off, I can tell. But no,
basically, what I was saying, Robert, is that Toy World is the one who set the bar. So theirs is sought after, whereas G Creations, Generation Toy, whatever their name is, they did not. Like they stayed to that. Slightly bigger than I think the old model, but still pretty well the old model, and people are past that now. I think a lot of times. So
yeah, like the Toy World bar is like a well-stocked, nice, reputable bar, and the Generation Toys bar is like a mini bar at a day's end.
Mm-hmm.
Generation Toy was a hot thing when it was first teased. What was that, at Chicago? I think, or Canada. I think it was teased in Canada at a TFCon in Canada. But it was hot. But it Toy World directly supplanted it in terms of being the go-to Devastator.
I never really was okay with the way it looked, but I had Hercules, and then I was never really happy with Hercules. And I heard there was another option, so I was like, all right. And I kind of mentally committed myself to it, even though I was like, oh, this isn't really what I want either. And then they announced the Generations one. What was it called? Well, Combiner Wars, the Combiner Wars one. And I was like, oh, that I don't know. And then the Toy World came out finally. I'm like, here. And everybody's like, that's too skinny. But now, like Justin said, now it's the standard. Now it's the girl that it's the date that all future women are measured up to.
But they have no competition with the Stealth Bomber. They have no competition with the Beast Wars stuff they've done that everybody loves. All of those figures are coveted.
Well, Generation or G Creation was teasing a Bomber Megatron design forever. And I know, but I think if they put theirs out, I mean, I think that would be at least aesthetically. I mean, that would. I think it would definitely be better than the G Creations aesthetically. I mean, because they've already shown like a design for it, and that would kind of fill the gap between Generation Toy and the Flame Toy.
Yep, more of a reason for them to re-release it now.
Yeah. I don't know. I was tempted. I was looking real hard at that Flames Toys Bomber Megatron.
Just have an Elmer Fudd moment there.
No, it was a Foghorn Leghorn.
Was it? Well, I don't know.
He's like, I was tempted.
Mm-hmm.
I was really tempted by that Flame Toys. Well, I wanted to make sure I didn't say the wrong company name because we mentioned like 10 companies.
Yeah, I just say whatever name's in my head, and if I'm wrong, I let the listeners tell me in the comments, which I don't read. So
they don't listen. Why the fuck should you read?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I've heard about 200 people every week play it with it on mute, like a bunch of dickheads.
It's probably how we sound best. So
yeah, but I don't know. I have the Flame Toys, Greg. Even though it's a beautiful figure, personally, I don't know. It's not. It's gorgeous. It's just a little.
Yeah.
It's a little too much. It not money wise, but also aesthetics. Like you're better off with Star Saber. Star Saber looks sick. Prime looks sick. Drift is sick. This is a little.
Like I wouldn't. If there was one to tempt me, it would be this one, and it's not.
No. You're better off paying so much less for aftermarket price on the Generation Toy. You know.
Well, I mean, I'm not chomping at the bit to get one. I was when I heard they were making that Bomber Megatron, I was like, man, if there's something to sell me, it would be something like relatively obscure like this. I mean, I know there's other versions of it, but like I already have a Star Saber that's kind of gun to me that I'm like even more so than the original like toy or the masterpiece. Like I have the Iron. I don't even know the name of the company.
Iron Giant. You just call him Star Saber.
Yes, I have an Iron Giant figure.
You put a red helmet on him. You're like, bleh.
Close enough.
I put a Golden Age Flash helmet on him.
You put an empty sprue tree on the shelf next to him. Call it a day. Because he's a Gundam.
Yep. No, I have the Iron Saber or whatever, which is
right. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It looks cool. It's a good figure. I have it. It's in a box.
What company was it? Cool. Was it G Creation?
No, that was.
Are you sure?
It was Trans something. Iron Trans.
Yeah, sounds right.
It seems like G Creation.
No, it's a good toy. I mean, it's a good figure. So I don't need I don't need like a super stylized like extra Gundam. I already have a good one.
Yeah.
And I don't need a Prime. I don't need their Prime. I don't really care for their Prime. I mean, it's a good looking toy or whatever the fuck it is, like whatever you call it at that point. But I don't need it. It doesn't appeal.
What about Starscream?
Did they do a Starscream?
They're doing one.
Yeah. See, I don't really care though.
What about the Fallen?
Starscream.
What about the Fallen? That's obscure.
It's just they're MMC and they're Tarn.
Yep, you're right. You're right. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'd like to have a good Fallen figure, even though like that's super, like that's, like who really needs a Fallen figure? Like if you're into Dreamwave, but like that's something that like no one needs a Fallen.
What
so
about,
if you're gonna
Rodimus?
a Fallen, it needs to be fucking good.
Rodimus? Are you tempted by the
There's plenty
erotics?
of options for one, though.
What about jazz? They're doing jazz.
There's
Just-
jazzes everywhere you look, Robert.
Justin, are you gonna do the jazz or no?
Who's doing jazz?
Flame toys.
We'll see. I remember that jazz. No, I don't know if I liked it enough. We'll see.
It's crazy. Craziness.
It's
I
going to be
regret
super
ordering the
simple.
Fallen.
It's going to turn into a Tesla. It's going to imply that it turns into a Tesla. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a funny meme. I think it was today.
You saw it?
Brand new.
Where'd
I
you
saw
see
it. It was a meme about like tech companies releasing that they're doing smart cars and the new iCar, the Apple car. It's just fast forward to 2032, and while you're driving your Apple car 95 miles an hour down the highway, news breaks that they're releasing an Apple Car 2, and your speed immediately drops down to 25 miles.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Speaking of stupid shit, Stupid Kingdom Galvatron. This is official news. People are going ape shit.
Over this
Get open and play. I mean, if you want something like this,
Look, I'm glad that people are excited for him. I can't help but think that he looks a little bit like Squat.
Yeah.
Like his arms are a little bit long and his legs a little short or something. Like, oh god,
his arms are the same length as his legs.
Yeah. Is it dwarfism? Is it dwarfism that has like the adult, like upper body, like torso, but like small arms and legs? Is that dwarfism or? I can't remember which one is which, but this is what he looks like.
If Oscar was here, he would say that's T2R6 at shatteredcastonline.com.
No, I'm not trying to be offensive. Like, I just know that it's a legit, condition. You're born with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But, like, it looks like Galvatron was born with it.
That thing is garbage. People are fucking going ape shit over this. And it looks just as bad as that other one next to it. Is that Titan's Returns?
Yeah.
It makes the Titan Returns one look good.
I don't see another picture next to it. I see the Titans Returned one when you scroll down.
Yeah, he's standing next to him. They were standing next to each other. When you just scroll through windows.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's weird.
Where's that? Yeah, it's the first photo in the lot. When you click the link to TFW, you scroll down a bit.
Hold on. Let me just make sure that I have the right.
Excuse me, Justin.
Do you have the right? Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. So I had already opened this and only half the picture is loaded. Huh. Yeah, so that is the whatever it is. So the other thing that like gets me about this is like that stupid battle damage on his chest. I'm like, what? Why? Like,
because they're trying to save paint.
Right. It doesn't look good. It does legit look like some kid had this and threw it in a box for the last 10 years and then sold it at a yard sale.
So we do your homework.
It's chipped up. So.
Do you hear her barking back there? She's barking because I was petting her. I've been petting her for the last 20 minutes, and then I stopped petting her and do something else, and she's barking at me.
Tell her to do her homework.
Do your homework, Zoe.
He looks terrible.
Yeah, I mean, like they at least got the right. Like, there's certain things about the look that is right, like the little back pieces and stuff like that. But like, this is not good. This is bad.
The helmet's really off.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like Nova or something.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a comment on Facebook, and they said it was showing all the pictures, and if you look at the side, there's multiple holes in the arm, and it's like you had all those holes on the arm, and you chose to put the cannon in the bicep. Because if you look, the cannon's mounted to the upper arm, not the or the mid arm, not the whatever. But yeah, this is not. But you know how mainline people are. Like it's one thing to have it's one thing to have a good toy, but like I'm talking about like the mainline people. They're like chugs and be all and all.
Chug for life.
I can buy 40 figures for what you pay for one.
I would really, if I ever am in Target Is this a Target, or is this some exclusive?
No, this is the main one.
And,
well,
okay.
it will be.
Who knows? If I'm ever in Target and I see these on the shelf, God, I pray one day I see all the sought-after figures on the shelf, this included. I'm going to dump it all in my cart and just stand there. I'll just stand there in front of the empty shelf next to the cart and just wait for the nerds to come. Maybe I'll have a sign up like, slap fight me, and you can have a Galvatron. Not like slap fight like in school. Like, you know what you see on YouTube where you sit there and each takes a turn, really giving it your best.
Yeah, I know what
one
you're talking
slap
about.
each.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of slap fight. That's what I'll explain to them, too, if they just start flinging their hands in the air. I'll say, not that kind of slap fight. Here,
Back
grab
off,
the
nerd.
card. Back off, nerd. I meant one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll slap fight your mom for a Galvatron. All right, so is that really it? Oh, my God. No more news. Dumb Unicron. Why does it just say dumb Unicron with no link?
Because everyone's got their dumb Unicron talk. Like, what do you need a link to? Like, you know what it looks like. People are getting them. People are bitching they don't have theirs yet. People are like, I'm so glad I waited. Oh, so good.
What I think
people are posting pictures of it on Mistransformed.
Really?
I don't know. I tried to mention it earlier, but I was still muted from eating ice, and I didn't try to interject again. But Dead Dog's posted a picture of his, and one of the tusks is like off to the side, and one's like, fix the fucking tusk, you lazy piece of shit.
Like a few weeks ago, there was a wave of posts of people, tutorials on how to remove the planet from the robot and have both.
Mm-hmm.
That, to me, wasn't something to be excited about.
Nope.
That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing to me, too. Because
this had to have been purposeful.
Yeah. No, I can have both of them displayed. Okay.
They both look bad now, because they're both missing parts.
Yep, exactly. You can't have a complete one of either. But you can take them apart. So,
and
yeah,
it just shows...
it's like buying two junkers. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's like you went on there, like, this one's missing pieces. Like, okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy this one, too.
You got two junkers.
Then you can put them together. You can make one that actually is complete.
It looks like a guy bought two junkers, and he's posting a brag post about it before he assembles it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's an embarrassment for that figure. That fucking thing is such a shelf warmer that you can do that.
I cannot wait for Bobby's review. I am not sure what to expect from Bobby's review, because I know sometimes I love Bobby, but Bobby's a little bit biased on things that he's bought into or that he thinks he likes more. I'm like, I cannot wait to see how this one actually turns out.
Love it.
He's gonna be like, this is amazing. It's the best one I've ever seen.
What is Unicron? Unicron really is just, he's a fucking planet. What else are you going to do? I don't mind this. I like, you know what? I like the aesthetic. He's going to try to say he likes the aesthetic. Not that he doesn't mind it, that he expects that kind of detailing created by the kibble. Watch.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, man. But I mean, the only way I can see displaying this thing is, I've got to set up a whole room. And I can't order shelves. Like IKEA doesn't have all the shelves I want, so I have for delivery, which is really fucking annoying. So I have to go and buy a bunch of billies. But I feel like the only way to display this guy is on a plinth, some type of plinth in either the center of a room that has space around it or in a corner, with space allotted around it. But so far I haven't seen anybody displaying him other than in planet mode. The only planet modes I've seen are people basically showing him having arrived and pulled out of the box. I haven't seen any proper displays yet with him in planet mode. But I wouldn't display him in bot mode. I'd display him in planet mode. I don't think I'm ever going to transform it because I am sure people have already broken theirs. I'm sure of it. There will be breakage. You have these large quadrants on the sphere that fold over themselves and essentially hinge on at one point, and that's 4 times. Somebody's going to break that armature. It's a very small connection for all that stuff and all that leverage when you're squishing it down and then manipulating the figure. So I figure as more people transform theirs and handle it and stuff and break it, the value of mine only goes up.
That is probably true.
You know, but I don't know. I think most people feel like they're obligated to transform it. I'm glad it comes in planet mode. I think that's where it shines for the most part. I don't know. Are you gonna display yours in planet mode or bot mode?
Who?
You.
I'm displaying mine at somebody else's house.
Mm.
Shit's sold already, so. Yeah.
You should piss him off and put a Zeta in there. Oh my God, he comes in planet mode, right?
Yep.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No, probably not.
Take the bot out.
What do you mean?
Take the bot out. Just ship him the planet.
Mm-hmm.
See if he notices.
I would assume that once you go to transform it, you probably notice, but
maybe he won't. Right, but you'll be like, I don't know.
I didn't do it.
That's how I got him.
I didn't even open this thing.
Make your Facebook profile pic a picture of you with the fucking junker robot behind you, like with his hands up, like you're like really happy.
That's pretty funny.
I saw. Who was it that posted $8,000 HasLab Unicron today? Someone's trying to sell one for $8,000.
Good luck.
Yeah. That was crazy. $8,000.
I actually am interested to see what happens with the prices as he's been out a bit longer. So.
Let me say eBay. I know it was up to $2,000 a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It just pops up right away. HasLab, $1,900.
Huh. It'll be interesting to see if it changes once more reviews and stuff come out there. I mean, it's a mainline Hasbro, so it's probably going to keep something, you know.
2,200, 22 to 20. No, the low end is 19, 17, 1,800, one for 1,500, but some are now going above $2,000, 2,200, 2,500, 2,490, 2,499. But it looks like 1,800 is more of a going rate. But here, go to sold. Sold items. Let's see. 69 sold. Wow, someone got one for $660. But it's generally, it looks to be 15. The range is, the average looks to be 1,500, but it swings from 15 to 1,800. These sales. But the majority are in the 1,500 range, but there are a lot in the 1,800 range.
That's a pretty good deal.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
We're not getting one, Greg, right?
No, I pre-ordered one and then I backed out. I was like, no, I can't do this. I just knew. I could just taste the disappointment, and I knew I could resell it or whatever, but I was just like, there's always something happens. Like, I don't want to, no, I just didn't, I shook that out of my head. I was like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. I admit, when I first heard about it, when I first saw the update, I was on the way to work. And I was on the way somewhere. Maybe I was on the way to the doctor because I wasn't working then. But
yeah, Eric's.
And I was like, fuck. I was like, God damn. I was like, I'm gonna have to get this. And then I started thinking, I was like, yeah, it's just a big old chug, and I don't know. So no, I didn't.
Bedbugs is he's got it on some type of glass stand, but it doesn't fit. Like
he's got it behind his computer on his desk. Is where he's got it.
Stupid. I mean, it's good having it there in the corner. I just think.
With the task all fucked up. Did he update the picture yet?
Nope. I'm gonna tell him.
See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell him. Fix the fucking tusk.
Oh, I already did though.
You noob.
Yeah. I don't think I did. Oh yeah, you should call him. Yeah, call him, dude. Call him a pleb.
I already did. Call him a simp.
We should cancel. We should cancel his pictures. Let's cancel his pictures.
He's a unisimp. This is what it looks like now. His fucking tusk's still all wonky. Fucking simp.
God, adjust the back panels of the box. Do you think this is Fans Toys?
Wow, those figures are pretty great, Justin. What's that? Acid Rain?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Acid Rain. Yeah, that's
like 40K.
That's cool.
Yeah, I really want to see one. I really want to mess around with one, but I am terrified that I pick one up and I'm like, oh, these are really good. I need to go all in. No.
Do you have to paint these?
No. They come like that.
It's like a mask. It's like a mask toy line.
Mm-hmm.
Vehicles, and they've been around for a few years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like.
They transform. I see.
Yeah, so most of their vehicles have some kind of like transforming element to them. Yeah, where they'll just. So yeah, like the one of them like turns into like a trailer that it's designed for that truck that I sent the picture of to pull, and it turns into like a very mech thing. Yeah. Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I definitely one of these days I think I'm gonna get one, but I'm just afraid I'm gonna fall right down that rabbit hole. So.
What do they cost?
They're fairly reasonable. I think that truck I sent is like 110, something like that. So I mean, when you consider the paint and all that stuff and what it does, I'm like, that's not horrible. So, but we'll see.
Wow, there's a lot.
There is a fair amount. Yeah, I kind of want to pick up. I think I'm gonna pick up one of the figures that speak to me that I like the looks of, and kind of go from there, because I feel like that's a good way to be like, this is cool, or nah, it's not really for me. So.
What is $45 for a figure, like a person?
Yep.
4-inch. No, it's not 4. What are they? What's their height? 1/18.
1/18 scale. So I'm not sure what that works out to. Let's see if we can figure it out. 1/18 scale person. What's that? How big is that? Yeah, okay, I know what a 1/18 scale is. 1/18, let's just say 6 foot. I don't know. Where's my calculator? I'm just doing myself. Thank you, Google, for failing me.
Poor Google.
12 divided by 18. It's like a 4-inch figure. So it's a little bit bigger than 300. So I guess it's like about a G.I. Joe size, huh? Like old school G.I. Joe. Thought they were smaller than that. But cool. I'd still like to check at least one of them out and figure it out. So, but that's the thing, is I just like, I don't have the room for a whole ton of vehicles in my house. Like, I've got enough stuff taking up room. So, I don't know.
It's a lot of stuff. Holy moly. Some are very expensive.
Yeah, some are. So, but almost everything they release has multiple variations and releases of the same thing in different colors. So it's like, I mean, if you wanted to flesh out a whole army of whatever, then sure, but, I don't want to do that, I don't think, so.
The Black Ops Phantom Team A is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I was looking, I'm like, nobody's done, like, there's custom heads and stuff. I'm like, I'm surprised nobody's actually done, like, custom G.I. Joe heads for some of these things. Just feel like that'd be such an easy market to kind of tap into. But who knows? Turns out that I'm just off my rocker, I guess, anymore. So
look at the Black Ops.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Is that Unicron?
Oh yeah, I saw those guys.
It's Unicron and Steppenwolf. They've teamed up.
Dude, those are cool though, man. Like, those are cool.
Just pretend they're Joes. You're right. Just put, customize some Joe heads and pop them on.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of female characters.
Yes, that they do. I've noticed that. So,
all right. I think we're done. Unless anybody has anything else to add. No.
Nope.
I guess not. Matthew, you want to say something?
6 and 3.
6 and 3. 4 and 20.
Add those for me.
9.
Add those for me, monkey.
9. Knock knock.
Thank you. Who's there?
Spell.
Spell who?
Fine. WHO. Zelia told me that one today. All right, everybody. It was a fun time.
Whoa. How's the ragdoll?
Sky.
How's Tulip?
Her name is Sky now.
Oh, I thought it was Tulip.
I prefer Tulip. Yes, even the vet thought her name was Tulip. Everyone says, how's Tulip? And I have to be the one to tell them, no, her name is not Sky. Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
She
She's
fly?
very sweet. No.
She could.
I hope not. Hope no one tries. She's a wonderful little snuggly little puffball. Very docile. Very sweet. Loves playing, but no claws. Very nice. She has claws. She just doesn't use them. I didn't rip out her claws. We ripped out her uterus, though, which is very upsetting.
Who needs your uterus? Who needs your uterus?
I don't. That'd be weird if I had one. Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of weird if you had one.
Maybe I do. I
Maybe
don't know.
you do.
I never tried to get pregnant.
Haven't you, though?
All right. On that note, let's call it a show.
It's a show.
Okay. Good night, listeners.
Good night.